Hello, dear dreamers, and welcome back to Evermore Love, the channel where heartfelt stories bloom like secrets in the night, all while gently guiding you through English with grace and wonder. If this is your first visit, pull up a chair and make yourself at home. Tap that subscribe button today and let's weave more magic together. We're on the cusp of 1K subscribers. Just your join away from celebrating this milestone. And your support turns these whispers of romance into a symphony we all share. Today we step into C.O. Hyde's To Find Wife. A tale of hidden hearts, serendipitous encounters, and the quiet courage it takes to love without a mask. It's layered with longing and light, so I invite you to savor every scene. Watch until the final sigh, because the truest revelations come at the end. Dim the lights, let the words envelop you like a warm embrace, and let's uncover love's clever disguise. Here we go. Music shifts to a tender acoustic guitar, evoking hidden paths and blooming secrets as the narration unfolds. C.O. Hyde's To Find Wife. The autumn leaves in Boston crunched underfoot like whispered confessions, and I, Liam Harrington, CEO of Harrington Tech, had traded my Armani suits for faded jeans and a woolen cap pulled low. At 32, I'd built an empire from lines of code in a cramped dorm room, but success had hollowed me out. Boardrooms full of yes men, dates that felt like transactions, a penthouse echoing with solitude. My therapist's words echoed. Hyde the picnics by the harbor where she'd weave crowns of goldenrod into my hair, calling me her unkinged consort. Our laughter mingling with the cries of gulls. Evenings at her shop after closing, her showing me how to arrange lilies for a wedding order. Our shoulders brushing as she guided my hands, her breath warm on my neck. See. It's about balance, strong stems, soft hearts. I'd steal kisses then, soft as brushed silk, tasting of mint and earth, her sighs unraveling me. But challenges shadowed our idyll like encroaching dusk. My double life frayed at the edges. Missed calls from my assistant piling up, excuses to Ilara growing thinner. Freelance deadline, I'd say, slipping away for investor meetings, the weight of my deception a stone in my gut. The fracture came on a blustery November eve, 3 months in, when I'd promised a quiet dinner but vanished into a crisis at the office. A prototype glitch threatening millions. I texted a lame apology, but she showed up anyway, bouquet in hand, at the gleaming lobby of Harrington Tower, mistaking it for my co-working space. Security waved her up, my oversight, and she stepped into the chaos of my corner office. Screens aglow with code, my team scrambling, me in shirt sleeves barking orders, the Liam she'd known swallowed by the CEO she'd never met. Her face crumpled as recognition dawned, the flowers drooping in her fist. This is you. The man who hates corporate cages. Hurt laced her words, sharp as thorns, and I froze, the room spinning. Ilara, wait, let me explain. But she fled, petals scattering like accusations down the hall, the elevator doors closing on her tear-streaked reflection. Panic clawed my chest. I chased, bursting into the street where wind whipped her coat like sails. I hid because I was afraid. I shouted over the gale, catching her arm gently. She whirled, eyes blazing. Afraid of what? Truth. Or that I'd leave if I knew you could buy the world. Rain mingled with her tears now, soaking us both as she poured out the ache. Her grandmother's tales of men who promised forever but built walls of wealth. Her own fears of being just a pretty distraction. I fell for the guy with calluses from crates, not this empire. I pulled her close, heedless of the downpour, my voice breaking against her hair. You fell for me, Ilara, the real me. The boy who coded dreams in the dark, who finds solace in your wildflowers because they remind me life's not algorithms. I hid to find someone who loved without the lure of lights. And I found you. She trembled in my arms, resistance melting as sobs shook her. It hurts, Liam. The lies. They make me doubt everything. I cupped her face, thumbs tracing her cheeks, rain tracing our joined hands. Then let me rebuild it, petal by petal. No more hiding. Marry me. Not the CEO, but the man who wakes dreaming of your laugh. The proposal wasn't grand. No jet to Paris, no diamond mine from shadows. Instead, weeks of raw honesty followed. Therapy sessions together, where I confessed the isolation of my throne. Quiet drives to the market, my hand in hers as vendors gawked at tabloid whispers. Challenges persisted. Paparazzi flashes at her shop door. Her grappling with the spotlight that wilted her introverted bloom. One night, after a gala where whispers of gold digger stung like nettles, she curled into me on the penthouse balcony, city lights sprawling like a jeweled apology. "Do I fit here?" she whispered, voice small. I knelt then, drawing a ring from my pocket, not ostentatious, but a band of woven gold and silver, etched with tiny vines. "You are here, Ilara. My roots, my bloom. Be my wife." Tears lit her eyes like stars and she nodded, pulling me up into a kiss fierce with forgiveness. Lips salty, souls sinking like seasons turning. "Yes," she breathed. "But promise me markets and mud, not just marble." We wed in spring, under a arbor of her own dahlias at the farm where she'd sourced her first stock. Guests a mix of her quirky florist friends and my wary executives. Vows exchanged with dirt under our nails, her hand steady in mine. "I choose you, hidden or haloed, every hidden corner of your heart." 2 years on as we stand in our garden. Her touch transforming my sterile estate into a haven of color. I watch her teach our daughter to plant seeds, their giggles the richest code I've ever cracked. Liam Harrington, CEO, found his wife by hiding, but in her I found myself. Love, it turns out, thrives not in revelation's glare, but in the quiet courage to be seen. Flaws, fortunes and all. Wasn't that a garden of the heart? CEO hides to find wife, blooms with a reminder that true love seeks the soul beneath the surface. If Ilara and Liam's story stirred your spirit or brought a tearful smile, please share your own hidden romance in the comments, and subscribe to Evermore Love for more exquisite love stories that nourish the English learner's journey. Your subscription is the sunlight we need to reach 1K and beyond. Thank you for every full-hearted watch. With love and longing, until next time.